Fellas, I learned something cool yesterday. I wanted to share with you guys today. I was just doing a video, and in my video, the cruise control was set, and training was kind of all over the place. You know, downshifting, upshifting, and I bet you a lot of you guys didn't know that manual or that button there on the end of the shifter, what it really does. It literally locks the transmission into the gear that you selected. Like mine says M7. There, hang tight. I can upshift it to manual 8, and that's it. I can floor it like I'm going to show you right now. That's floored. She's not downshifting, and then I get off of it. She's not upshifting, downshifting, nothing. This is cool. I bet you money if I were to slow down to a certain speed, and then it would start triggering a downshift for safety reasons. But I like it. I just put it in fourth gear. Hold on a second. Let's go back to my 62, 63 I do on these rolling hills. Got a lot of weight back there, fellas. Still hauling those 5 containers. Yes, sir. A 20, a 10, and a 10, and a couple 8s inside those 10s. Got a lot of weight. She's grossing about 32,000 pounds, and let me tell you, she's working hard. But anyways, it's one of the coolest things. Typically, people are thinking, you see how all those are selected, right? I can start counting down, so we're going to have 10 missing, or 10th gear missing. Now we're going to disable 9th, and then 8th. So technically, if you were to floor it, it could go from any gear from 1 to 7. But that's not what you want. You want this thing locked. So you just put in manual 7, and just let it do its thing. Man, I really hope GM and Ram does the same thing. This is one fabulous tool to use, you know. Despite with the truck things, if you like lock it up in 7th, it just keeps 7th. I like it a lot more. Yeah, I'm burning a little bit more fuel, turning 21, 2200 RPM, but on the uphills I got my XL power, and on the downhills I got enough revs, RPM, so the exhaust brake could be a little bit more efficient. One thing I definitely miss about my 6.7 Cummins, I'll let off the throttle and brakes, and this thing is stopping you. I mean, the Cummins is stopping you. This thing's kind of mind of its own. I wish I had a video recording. Like, I watched that percentage as far as exhaust brake like a hawk. It has a mind of its own. Technologically advanced, it feels a steeper hill, downhill, it'll crank up the exhaust brake. But the full manual that I'm used to my Cummins, it's not there, so I figured it's pointless on that manual. So I put it in auto settings, and now I'm just kind of watching what auto does. Seems to be very similar to the manual. But yeah, exhaust brake works well. It's just not tuned to stop you like I really like about the Cummins. Put in manual and apply the brakes lightly on your toe haul. It downshifts a gear or two, and it brings you to a halt. Anyways, I'll stop complaining. I'm happy with what I have. But yeah, if I weren't to lock it in 7th gear, guys, it would be like upshifting, downshifting. I think this truck would be anywhere from 6th to 9th gear on these rolling hills. This truck got some serious power, but I hope it's not too much power for its own good, where it destroys the powertrain, the transmission, and the carrier bearing, and shoot U-joint. I hope none of that happens. I am concerned. You could only take it so easy, you know what I mean? When you got a container like that, and you got traffic behind you, you just gotta kind of maintain speed. Whatever speed you decide, you gotta maintain speed. Anyways, fellas, yeah, I'm really happy to find that manual button. I was expecting the whole eliminating the top gears and working your way down, but that was not the case with the manual, and I absolutely love it. As always, fellas, may the Lord bless you. May the Almighty find day.